She's the Senior Program Officer for Women and Governance at FIDA. We'll be having that conversation in just a bit. First, though, I want us to go to Malindi, where Paul Makenzi is set to be charged today alongside 94 other suspects, all accused of being the masterminds behind the Shakahola massacre. Makenzi and his co-accused have been in custody as investigations continued for almost 270 days. Now, according to the Director of Public Prosecution, that is Ranson Igonga, Makenzi and his co-conspirators will each face 5 charges and 10 counts related to murder, terrorism, manslaughter, assault and torture. Now, one of the suspects died in prison remand. Remember, the move to confer charges comes after Shanzu Principal Magistrate Yusuf Shikanda issued the new ultimatum citing the historic length of pre-trial detention on Makenzi and his associates. Let's now cross over to Malindi Court to our reporter on the ground, Tobias Chanji. Tobias, good morning. Bring us up to date with this particular case.
A very good morning, Fatia. Indeed, we are at the Malindi High Court, where the 95 alleged Shakahola masterminds will be appearing before Justice Thande Mgure to answer to the charges of murder. Remember that there are 5 charges that the accused have been charged, one of them being murder. And what the Office of the Director of Prosecution has done is to split these charges across Kilifi and Mombasa County. Today, of course, they will be appearing here for the murder case, while what we know is that they are also lined up to appear in other courts, like in Shanzu, where they'll appear in Shanzu Court to answer to the charges of terrorism, while at Tononoka Court is where they'll be answering to the charges related to torture, especially for children. Thereafter, they'll also be answering to the charges of manslaughter, which will be at the Mombasa locals, probably on Monday. Remember that according to the ODPP, the evidence that they have has met the threshold to charge them in the 5 charges of murder, manslaughter, torture, assault, and also the other against children. Remember that those who died, or rather the bodies that were exhumed at Shakahola, as of now stood at 429, and as this case starts this morning, or rather they'll be taking plea. Remember that when hearing starts officially, the 95 will be charged particular to each and every of each of the victim, which is among the 429 bodies. Currently, what we're being told is that the exhumation process is still on and currently is at phase 6, while the families that have reported on their missing kings stand at 600. Remember that this case has taken more than 270 days, which is almost 9 months since the first case was reported. That is last year on 13th April at the 13th April 2023 at the Shakahola, and every time it has been like a cat and mouse between the state and also the accused, with the state saying that we're still looking for more evidence that can be used to pin the accused. Remember that we've also had sentiments from the state, especially from the Cabinet Secretary for Interior, Kithure Kindiki, who said that these particular people will not be allowed to get out, and maybe that explains why it has taken so long for the ODPP to officially charge the 95. And as you said it earlier, at one time we saw the Principal Magistrate at Shanzu Court saying that if at all the state will not prefer any charges against these particular individuals, then he'll release them on bail. And what we'll be also looking for after the case has resumed is if the process has also been able to maybe get other extra bodies from the Shakahola as they continue digging more for this evidence, and also about the whereabouts of the victims who up to now will be used as key witnesses as this particular case unravels. Back to in studio.
Chanji, thank you so much for that. Of course, that is the biggest story that we're following up on today, is the